What is up, Raiders of Teleria? My name is Charlie. This is New Raiders Only, and in this video I want to talk about gems. Best places to spend them. Is the mine worth it? Things like that and more. First and foremost, if you are interested in Raid Shadow Legends as a free-to-play or a budget player point of view, somebody that's learning alongside you all, then consider subscribing. Turn on notifications to never miss a video. And if you find this video interesting, please click that like button, but not until you get value out of it. So the mine costs 500 gems, and you get one gem every couple of hours. And you got to collect them before it gets to 5, right? So the question then is it worth it? Well, this isn't the first tier of the mine. 500 here and then a little bit more there. I believe the total gem mine upgrade cost is 1,500 gems. And as much as I hate to say it, it is a good value, though it doesn't seem like one at the time. One every couple of hours. And, you know, it takes 2 days or whatever, or however long to fill up to that capacity of 5. You can increase the capacity and you can increase the speed. You see a level 1 out of 3. Eventually, it will start earning you a positive gem flow. I hate these. Close. I don't want them. Clicked off for a reason. So one of the big questions is, you know, is this worth it? Early on, I don't think it is. I think that early on, it's better to spend your gems on the next thing or the thing after that, honestly. But, you know, we cannot overlook the value this will provide you in the long term. What a lot of people don't realize about Raid Shadow Legends is it's a marathon. They call it a marathon game, not a sprint game. It takes a long time, a lot of grinding. You've got to level up champions. You got to level up champions. Then you got to level up more champions. Eventually, you got to level up some more champions, and then you can level up more champions. Right? That's the funny South Park joke. What, you know, now we hit now we hit max level. Now what we can do is now we can play the game, as I think Cartman said it. Anyway, this is worth it eventually, but it's not really in the beginning, right? You have to save up a lot to get there. Like, I've been playing for a few days on this account. I only have 390 gems. I could easily get more by doing some of the other quests, you know, some of the other tasks, some of the events and all of that. I could definitely get more, but it is... it's not a feel-good place to spend them in the beginning. What I want to tell you to do in the beginning is your campaign farmer. Masteries of your campaign farmer. This is where you want to spend your gems, okay? You can buy gems. You can buy scrolls, and you can easily max out your campaign farming champion with gems. Not easily, but, you know, after a while. I'm not going to really go into exactly what you should be using, but hopefully, if you've been following along with me in my journey, you chose Kale as your starter champion. He's a very, very strong starter champion. He does a lot of area of effect damage with his various poison attacks and, you know, all of that. And the lifesteal set that you get free to play for just logging in 7 days in a row is what it's going to make him just really strong, just overpowered for what he is, a free, rare attack champion. He's really, really, really good, and you can use him to carry you through a lot of the campaign missions. You know, a lot of them that you have to farm over and over again for, you know, for the Arbiter missions, you know, farming to level up your champions, all of that, getting the masteries ranked up, so that you can farm it more easily. And I'm not going to go into here. I'll link a masteries guide for Kale in the description box down below on hellhades.com, the PvE or whatever campaign AoE nuker build that you need to go with. That is probably the most impactful in the early game. So I would say maxing out the masteries of your campaign farmer is 1, and then 1B or 1A or 1.2 or 1.2 or 1.1 or whatever is unlocking that mine. The sooner you can get this mine at full production, the better. It takes a while. It takes a long time for you to make that 1,500 gems back, but man, it will end up paying off in the long run. The next thing is the Guardian Ring. Okay, you want to unlock the 4 extra sparring locations. So what is the Guardian Ring? Well, you click the little handy I button to explain it. It breaks it down for you, but this is one of those things that allows you to play the game without actually playing the game, especially if you're trying to level up some alternate champions, some food champions, maybe champions for a dungeon boss that you haven't mastered just yet. Level up your champions passively without needing to spend energy in battle. Empower duplicate epic, legendary, and mythical champions to make them even stronger. That's key later on. Faction Guardians to give each faction a global stat boost. Also something that you need to do sooner than later, but not really in the scope of this video. And then unbinding duplicate legendary champions. I know I don't even have one legendary aside from the free ones, let alone duplicates. And I'm probably thinking that you're in the same boat. But this is a good opportunity to talk to you a little bit about my team. I have what I believe to be one of the best, well-rounded starter teams in all of Raid Shadow Legends, especially as a free-to-play or a budget player. If you want to have a similar team, I have a unique URL linked in the description box down below. The QR code that's over there, that's going to give you it's going to give you a brand new account with Uugo to start, an incredibly overpowered support champion that's going to help you a lot with a lot of the dungeon farming, the campaign farming, the guild boss stuff, the Hydra and all of that. At level 15, you're going to get Tagoar, which has got an area effect revive, an area effect speed boost. You're going to, of course, get the Green Warden Rook by using the Tree Warden Day 1 free legendary promo code. And that's what kind of sets mine apart from others is mine is a URL. So it doesn't require you to use your daily promo code or your new player promo code to get these champions. And then as you rank up your account a little bit more, you'll get the Grizzled Jarl and Chonoru, a defense champion, another one that will complement Green Warden Rook. And Chonoru is a pretty strong attacker from the Shadowkin faction. I wanted a nice balance of factions, not all from the same one, so that you can get lucky from the shards and do well with the different crypts, as you kind of level that up. But, again, outside the scope of this. But again, I only have the one legendary. Oh, that's not true. I got Ludex Artor for free last month. There was a little thing for that. The 10th anniversary gave us that. But Green Warden Rourke and the other 4 is going to be a nice, well-rounded team. You want to plug those guys into the Guardian Ring to level them up, or food champions to level them up, alternatively. And that's just going to be one of the things that's going to be really effective. 350, 390, and so on to level up the extra slots, right? Get those unlocked early as you can so you can dump some people in here. We're going to throw in our Armiger. Where are you, Armiger? Here's my Armiger. We're going to throw him in there so that he can work on a little bit of leveling up while I'm just AFK, while I'm not here. So always be having this running because you always need to be leveling up champions. Always, always, always need to be grinding up different champions, right? All right. So then after that, you need to consider the Minotaur, all right? So in the dungeon, you have the Minotaur's Labyrinth. This guy will earn you those scrolls for your masteries, right? Getting more and more scrolls to level up your heroes or your champions' masteries. Your campaign farmer is the priority, and then after that, your tanks and your other damage dealers and your supports and all of that. This is one of the things that you're going to be focusing a lot of your energy and time on, getting this leveled up. Lots of guides about how and best to fight the Minotaur, different stages, different levels, what champions are good versus what champions are bad, where you should focus and all of that. You want to do this because the masteries are I wouldn't call it a free, but a definite low effort way to increase the overall effectiveness of your team. And indeed, it is kind of how you customize and focus your specific champions to the cause, right? Green Warden York is a very strong defensive guy, but you might want to increase his offense a little bit, or maybe increase his support abilities a little bit. And there's lots of guides on the internet about different ways to build different champions. Again, outside the scope of this video, but leveling up the masteries on your main core 4 to 5 champions is kind of the next thing that you really want to focus on. And then the last but not least, something that doesn't seem like it's possible, but energy. You will eventually want to spend gems on energy, and it's going to be worthwhile up to a point, right? Up to a point, it's going to be worthwhile to buy more energy. So you can do some multi-battles. You can just set it and forget it. Set 30 or 50 or 200 multi-battles and just walk away and come back later on the evening or in the morning or whatever and collect all that sweet, sweet loot. So I hope that answers your question. Is the mine worth unlocking, ranking up? Yes and no, right? Yeah. Let me know in the comment section down below. What is your favorite place to spend gems? Do not buy more shards. I don't think that you should buy shards from the shop, the gym shop. I don't think that buying shards out of here is worth it. I really don't. Maybe some of the potion packs or the Demon Lord's keys. There might be something in here that might be worthwhile. There's a lot of this stuff that you just get so frequently from quests and promo codes and everything. It just seems like it's not worth it, especially 270 for this 3 for 270. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. You'll get a lot more blue, whatever shards these are, as you keep leveling up your account. They will start dropping like flies, right? Okay, I love you all. Good luck in Teleria.